Hello guys, so selamat datang ke channel aku. Dan kali ni kita akan main game GreedFall. Okay, itu salah satu lagi game third person. And this time kita bukan lagi sebagai seorang mutant ataupun seekor mutant, tapi kita seorang manusia yang berjaya. Okay, so based on dia punya cerita, kita ni dia tak adalah orang miskin, tapi maybe just okay, kita tengok dia punya story.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Nice. Okay, so sebagai seorang lelaki, okay, lelaki sejati, kita akan jadi perempuan dalam game ni. Kan? So why not? Right? Orang kata kita dalam dunia ni kita boleh jadi apa-apa. So why not kita jadi perempuan kali ni? Alright. Aku nak buat preset actually, tapi okay, tak apa. Sebab aku tak timur muka dia, kita akan share muka dia jap. Honestly, nak buat muka orang dalam game ni susah gila. Bukan game ni lah, especially game-game yang memerlukan kepakaran creativity kan. Tapi tadi muka dah elok. Okay, rambut dia kot. Boleh zoom out ke? Okay, aku tak tahu kenapa, tapi aku rasa macam perempuan ni dia still nampak kelakian kan. Memang zaman dulu dia, perempuan dia memang masculine kan. Mungkin lah, mungkin dia tak senyum. Mungkin aku boleh bagi dia senyum sikit. Sekejap. Rambut dia pendek. Oh, maybe rambut dia pendek. Maybe nampak botak. Botak lagi nampak lain macam. Okay lah, maybe kita ambil yang ni kot. Saya ada ya. Okay, aku tak tahu orang, tapi aku preferable untuk yang rambut panjang. Tapi semua rambut pendek lah. Sekejap. Okay, kalau yang ni nampaklah sikit perempuan dia kan, dia ada ikat-ikat kan. Okay, boleh. Okay, yang lain aku tak kisah sangat. Ni apa? Oh, skin color. Sorry, aku ingat hair color. Okay, terang-terang dia tulis skin kan. Maybe yang tadi kot, tak tahulah. Aku ambil yang ni. Ni baru hair color. Alright. Nampak emas-emas tu. Ni natural ke apa? Tanya lagi. Sekejap. Alamak, ni nampak tua. Aku nak nampak muda. Tapi tadi nampak emas tu okey je. Macam mana? Oh, taklah emas ni, macam warna-warni sikit lah sebenarnya. Okay lah, aku ambil yang ni lah. Tapi nampak macam putih kan. Dia macam kena bleach tu. Baik komplain lah aku kan. Alright, anyway, kita akan fix dengan ni. Ice color, okay. Maybe kita dah ada dengan ni. Alright, next step. Oh, kita boleh pilih. Kita ada 3, warrior, technical. Ini macam mau pada engineer ke apa? This profile focus on the use of offensive spell. This profile focus on controlling the battlefield. Okay, betul lah, engineer tu. Dia tu engineer weh. Firearm semua. And melee combat, alright. So, kita nak jadi apa dalam game ni? Willpower, mental. Alright. Okay, aku akan go for magic. Alright, aku tak tahu kenapa, tapi yeah, let's try. And kita ada endurance, accuracy, willpower, mental, agility, strength. Alright, so sebabkan kita pakai ni, and tadi aku nampak dia ada mental dengan willpower, so kita akan ambil yang ni. Kita ada remaining point. Oh, satu je. Okay. Baru nak fikir-fikir kan. Science, lockpicking, charisma, intuition, vigor. So kita akan ambil science. Simple potion. Yes, aku rasa kita perlukan potion lagi ni. No, just kata hati. Hati aku senang berkata-kata. Oh,
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
tak, padahal kat dalam lukisan dia tu, like literally, there's tak nampak muka orang pun ada. Alright, anyway, aku pun perasan kita jambang ke weh. Aku lupa nak buang jambang ke weh. Macam tak nampak pun jambang itu jambang ke? Ah sudah, jambang sebelah pula tu. Speak to noble. Itu noble ke?
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Oh, okay. Tu nak kata jangan kacau aku. Tapi dalam bahasa lembut. Lama. Lain macam tu dia punya ni. Aku je ke dengar dia punya footstep dia agak over. Kau memang footstep dulu macam tu.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Wih, apa ni? Wih, apa ni? Ambat. Defend yourself kita tak. Oh, magic berry. Dah macam. Aduh. Aha. Oh, nice. Lepas tu pergi. Move to crit that you can fight. Lock on target. Oh! Dah 3 pause. Oh, okay. You'll be able to access your spell, skill, and potion to use directly. Or resist to shortcut. Use it during combat. You can also learn about. Okay. You'll have health. Tap. Aku tekan tab. Dia tak keluar apa. Oh, potion. Oh. Wah, dia campur ya. Aku teringat macam dah game Pokemon lah. Oh, dia nak suruh aku pakai potion lah actually. Okay. Okay, cukup. Aku tak guna lagi ke? Oh. Aha. Fine. Alright. Dodge. Oh, okay, nice. Control, shadow impact. Oh. Aduh. Kita ada apa? Spell. Stasis. Fine. Dua. Wah, style. Kecil dia, Mat.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Nampak tak? Sebagai seorang gamers, okay, aku dah kata yang kita boleh buat apa saja dalam masa seminit. Tiba-tiba aku tak tahu apa-apa, tiba boleh fight. Fine shit. Kau ambil basic tak payah. Sebab tadi pun dia kata dah settle. Sebab kita mana pandai kot.
No. Thanks all the same. I have quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Show him how happy you are that he's becoming along.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Cerita dia, kita memang tengah nak pergi cari mak kita sebenarnya. Sampailah dia datang bertemu mak, tiba attack kita. Passion tu, umat tu. Okay. Aku boleh curi apa-apa tak? Kopi potion dah habis ni.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Sebenarnya mak dia sakit apa tu? Kenapa? Diorang ada apa sebenarnya? Okay. Aku pula wondering. Aku tak expect dulu mak dia macam tu. Aku tak expect langsung mak dia sakit. Aku tak expect pun. Dia sakit juga ke? Tata dia dapat benda tu, jambang tu daripada mak dia. Sebab mak dia kata kita ingatkan kepada bapak dia. Aku perempuan kot. Tiba-tiba dia nak ingat kita kepada bapak dia. Kepada bapak dia. Kepada suami dia.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Oh, kita boleh ada companion. Nice. Alright. So, walaupun aku nyampah gila dengan dia, tiba-tiba datang kita, pukul kita ambil dia sebagai companion. Jadi kita ada companion lagi tu. Kita zidai dia. Alright, you just obtained a second request. Yay.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Malay and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Alright, sejujurnya aku pelik kenapa kita punya bandar sini. Aku ingat kita orang kaya kot. Kita bukan dekat France. Tapi tak apa, abaikan. Aku dah sempat baca tadi. Okay. Side quest, coin mission. Negotiate with the vendor. Okay. Ni apa? Oh, bag. Kita ada apa ni? Mother present. Oh, okay. Hat. Kita ada quality. Wait, quality ni apa? Right. Kenapa dia remind aku macam game New World? Kan? Walaupun game ni dah time 2019. Discover head. Okay. Kita ada torso. Yo, nice. Mana kita dapat? Tak tahu. Kita curi barang orang ke apa ni? Alright, so kita ada novice string. Oh, I tak ada. Macam aku tak tahu ada equip. Spike hammer ataupun rapier. Spike. Oh, okay. Skill required. Okay, aku tak ada skill required. Kita ada novice strings. Kita ada firearm. Oh, skill required. Damn. Tu macam mana kita nak tambah skill? Kita ada maps. Kita ada, sorry, level kiri. Kita ada stats. Ada sadat. Macam tu ke? Sebut dia. Itu kan nama kita. Kenapa macam sadin? Okay, CV. Kita ada relationship level. Oh, okay. So, aku rasa kita setiap kali mission kita, maybe kita akan gaduh-gaduh dengan orang sikit. Kurt pun suspicious. Aku tak tahu kenapa. Aku ni ada member gitu. So, kita ada magic, defense, general. Lepas tu kita ada skill. Wow, macam Path of Exile punya ni lah. Kita ada stasis. Kita ada divine magic ring, set trap, firearm. So kita tak ada benda ni lagi. Okay. And kita boleh tambah-tambah. Alright. So ini magic punya. So kalau kita go magic, kita boleh pakai lah magic kan. Attribute tadi, talents sama juga, kita boleh tambah ke. Remaining point kosong. Okay, anyway. Kita boleh go equipment. Maps. Ni apa? Point of interest. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. So maybe kita akan berjalan-jalan sikit sementara kita belah daripada tempat ni. Kita ada mission, side quest and quests. It's supposed to main quest maybe. World map. Alright. Kita ada Serene. Oh, okay. Kita ada Serene Harbor. Kita ada New Serene. Ni apa? Big Mat, San Matthews, Island of Tear Freddy. Alright, aku confused sikit dia punya ni macam mana sebenarnya. Ini ke island yang dia kata tu? Maybe. Alright. Okay, so kita boleh save ke? Yes, kita boleh save. Alright. Jom, kita akan buat side quest. Mana side quest dia? Adakah lagi tu kaitu kita? Oh, nice. Of course, kan. Okay, so kita dah belajar sikit dia punya basic sikit. Basic menu dia. So, maybe kita akan pergi sana dulu. On your map, you'll find these important places and characters as well as the project. Okay. Right, cerita dia, walaupun dekat map ada, aku tak rasa ia akan jadi semudah untuk kita memahami Princess Place. Apa hal tu? Apa jadi tu? Sekarang aku confused. Nak kata diorang bergaduh, tak bergaduh. Tapi macam terbakar-bakar ni benda tu. Good, take everything, awesome. Okay, kita ada random chest guys. Ya, entah ke mana-mana kita akan nampak apa random sih dalam game ni. Serene. Okay. Kita beli barang ke macam? Hello.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Oh. Dia bagi kita excellency tu. Kita betul-betul princess tu.
The merchant is there.
Mana? Mana? Oh, okay. Hello.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Garang patut dia nampak macam tomboy kan. Ask for more instruction, ask for the other mission.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Alright, ask for more instruction again.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Oh, I see. So that's why. So offer a bribe memang tak lah to him. Okay, kita try 30% sentence, 50% harap go guys.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Okay, aku expect karisma adalah penting je dalam ni. Oh, baru first mission yang kita dah tahu karisma tu penting, guys. Info the coin guard barracks, quartermaster is serene. Okay, interesting. Nice. Ya Allah, besar sangat ke kau nak jalan tak boleh nak kat lubang? Oh Allah, berapa ni? Asal kan? Wih, aku gone. Alamak, dah save game. Tak, cerita dia last save game aku dekat ujung tadi. Alah.
Certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Alright, awesome. Okay, tak, dia auto save, guys. Oh, teknik kita ada teknik lain.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. You're running out of energy.
Health potion ni, kita ada health potion je tu. And satu je. Fifth magic attack.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. To my health. And death to the others. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Kita lebih je. Betul.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Duh, kita tak ada apa-apa weh. Serius. Ni spell apa? Kita tak ada Enlighten Dodge, Furious Shadow Impact.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Weh, kita tak ada apa-apa weh. Papa. Okay, aku rasa misal kita ambil magic. Tengok. Wih, bahaya. Safe. Wih, ni memang aku spam safe, guys. Bahayanya. Macam mana?
Green blood. Do you need something?
Oh, okay.
I must leave you.
They so there. Itu kan dia sebut kan. Macam mana aku tak tahu macam properly nak sebut nama. Ke Sadi. Aku lupa nama dia apa. Betul lah kan, dia Sadi lain macam tu nama dia. Aku tak tahu apa maksud dia. Apa ni? Pick up the family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to any staff of the organization. Wow. Berani tu. Dia orang culik orang, lepas tu letak public, suruh orang tu bayar ransom. How? Macam mana berani dia orang? Macam aku nak guna repair. Oh, one-handed. Aku adalah one-handed, guys. Ni itu liquid tu je nak guna. Macam nak guna? Maybe aku boleh usah control dia sekejap. Sorry guys. Secondary attack, life control. Okay. Melee tak ada melee. Tak ada guys. Switch fighting style. Okay. Alright. Cool. So kita ada melee. Actually, kita just tekan B. Alright.
Your boots worn through? Is your hat out of
Ambassador
style?
70.
Does your vest belong to last year's
Ambassador kat mana? Oh, okay. Dekat-dekat je. Oh, sini. Banyaklah tempat. Mr. D. Kusion. Okay. Tak apa, kita akan siapkan mission kita dulu. Let's go. Oh, gila. Kita betul trouble tu. Belagak sih. Buka pintu dia. Tak relax. Ke semua orang dulu macam ni? Kat tempat ni.
Lady Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Wah, mudah je. Mudah je begitu. Alright, tak apa. Anyway, aku rasa salah buka je, letakkan J sebenarnya. Find a way to move the cargo to Tier 3D. Great departure. Okay. So how? Ya, kita ni kan? Okay. Aha. Jauh ke? Oh, betul-betul jauh man. Alright, so I guess ini the port dia, maybe, kan? So kita akan go untuk buat main mission dulu. Kita akan tengok macam mana. Jom. So aku dapat masuk game ni, aku dapat masuk. And aku dapat rasakan game ni akan menjadi satu yang hebat. Padahal game ni memang dah lama lah. Aku je bermain. Sekejap, macam mana aku nak masuk kat tempat dia? Ni apa? Fontaine Family Warehouse, okay. Kenapa? Ada apa Kenapa je aku detect yang tu? Ke ini tanda yang macam important tadi tu? Sekejap. Aku pergi kat tempat ni. Okay, aku harap korang bersabar dengan aku sebab aku memang macam ni. Susah nak dia apa ni? Nak navigate real life. Ni bukan. Pintu mana-mana aku masuk lah. Allah, takut. Mana weh? Ni tempat lain. Oh, dah lompat Alamak, dah lompat. Bapak scam. Weh. Oh, penat aku jalan ke sini. Macam mana aku nak pergi situ? Oh, sini baby. Alright, anyway, boleh tak kita fokus pada mission? So aku dah lost. Aku pun dah tahu sudah aku nak pergi situ. And aku tak tahu macam mana diorang nak pergi berjalan-jalan ke rumah lain actually. So kita ada ni, kita akan pergi sini dulu lah kot. Betul. Nah, British Alliance Embassy. Kita akan go situ. And kita nak jadi aha, British Alliance. Speak to Embassy Sahih. Usually macam
Your Excellency.
Lady Desade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Ask about the Bridge Alliance, the relation with the Corporation of Merchants.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Wow. Macam mana? Dia kata sebenarnya aku benci kau.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Kenapa dia perlu cakap macam tu ah? Like macam formal gila kan? Oh yelah, maybe dia ni FFV. And actually aku tak tahu dia princess ke atau apa. Just cakap je dia princess. Sebab dia macam kaya kan. Teofredi, aku nak tahu juga apa benda ni.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Oh, okay. Sampai kita tanya. So aku tahu apa kena expect sana. Their relationship with Teleme.
And what of your war with Teleme?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tir Fredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Teleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Oh, geram betul loh. Okay, kita rasa tanya semua benda yang kita boleh. Objektif.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Alright. Okay, so actually dia punya apa ni? Apa panggil? Ambassador dia sebelah-sebelah je, Mat. Kan? Okay, tak lah sebelah. Boleh lah kata jalan. Aku still wondering apa benda yang terbakar ramai.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Ha. Aku nak tanya pasal apa yang terbakar tu. Seram sih. Bakar besar-besar tengah bandar. Tak risau. Alright, so kita ke embassy. Satu Teleme. Kalau aku depan dia tak boleh. Alright, kita kena cakap sebelah juga. Function.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Okay, alright. So aku rasa heresy yang dia kata tu mesti ada kena dengan someone yang daripada sebelah tadi tu, kan? Aku apa? Alliance. So let's see apa kita boleh tanya dia. Kita akan tanya daripada atas. Let's see.
Could you tell me anything about Teleme?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Teleme are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Alright, dia memang aku tak tahu ini adalah church ke ataupun adalah some kind of politics. Dia melibatkan banyak agama je. Their relationship with the congregation tak masuk aku laki je lah. Yang tadi tu okey je. Yang alliance tadi tu.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Kan, dia tak suka kan Bridge Alliance kan. Okay, dia macam kita macam sebenarnya aku okey je apa-apa pun. Tapi kan mesti tapi belakang dia tu. Thélème is position on the Tier-Freddy.
How is Thélème faring on Tier-Freddy?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Aku tak tahu macam mana apa dia yang cuba lakukan. Adakah dia nak promote kita untuk pergi ke negara dia somewhat. Dia kan.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tier-Freddy?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Alright. So itu je kita bertanya dia. And of course kita dapat tahu yang Thélème ni, ambassador ni dia tak suka Bridge Alliance sebabkan negara tu diorang ada berperang. And of course diorang punya religion different kind of religion. Maybe itu adalah konflik antara nation dulu kan. Alright. So yeah, kita leave.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Geli je. Itu dia punya ni lah. Dia nak promote dia punya outdoors Luminos tu. Alright, anyway, kita pun dah bersama dengan semua orang kat sini. Taklah semua, benda-benda penting je kita ada beri. Oh, okay, kita ada tambah 2 lagi. The Charlatan, find the Charlatan dengan Heretic Hunt. Alright, so ni side quest and kita ada main quest, kita Captain Vesco, which is quest kita akan terus ke apa ni, pulau tu. So kita akan buat side quest. Alright, so kat sini sampai sini je okay video ni. And yep, aku rasa kita akan have a great adventure dalam game ni. Okay. And yep, jumpa korang lagi dalam video seterusnya guys. Thank you.